Hello, I was asked by a user how can I reverse engineer this part, and I'm going to show how I do in Quicksurface. First of all, I analyze and see this mesh, and if I edit, it'll look good, but then this doesn't look too much for me as a scan data, but if you think it's a scan data, that's fine. Now, the other thing is what happened in this area. This is perfect edge here, and then we have these components. In this video I will skip modeling of this. You'll be able to do it yourself. So let's begin now. My approach would be to create separate surfaces. I say separate surfaces that I'm going to trim, not at once. At once it's not going to work. So how can I do this? I just put it in standard views here, and in edit mesh we'll select this top using the magic wand. Now it's important to capture everything, so that's why I put this to maximum, so I can capture all up to the borders. Then I will select selection tool, which is the brush, make sure that this is turned off, and I will just paint a little bit more here and even more here. I forgot to say that this model actually was in meters. Be careful if you try to reproduce. So once I have this selected, I just look for more areas. That looks fine. I will just go and copy and create. It just created another mesh which is separate of mine. Double click to see what's going on. It looks okay. I missed a couple of selections here, so I'm going to fill them, edit holes. We'll measure this size, something like this, and we'll fill the holes. So then I'm ready to move to the next step, to be automatic surfacing. We'll put fine to capture everything, highest to capture all the details, and we'll press preview. Let's see what's going to happen. You can see how well it matched my areas. This is pretty cool, and this is exactly what I need at the moment. And press OK to create this shape. So I have this one, we'll keep it for now. We'll save the project for future reference, and now we'll move to the next step. It's this shape here. Again, edit scan, magic wand, click here. It's too much, so I just play with the boundaries, with the sensitivity, and this is what I need. And let me see here, the transition is a bit weird, but it is what it is. I'm not really worried at the moment about this. This will affect actually the automatic surfacing, but we can handle it. Once I'm happy, copy and create to get the mesh. And now I have this here to help the algorithm. What I'm going to do, double click to edit. Oh, pretty much a lot of holes. Let's fill them. We'll measure this size, fill all the holes. Now these boundaries are not really cool, so what I'm going to do, go back and go to boundaries. It tells me duplicate triangles, I need to remove. Let's go to boundaries. So I'm going to put what is called anchor point here on this corner, and on this corner as well. We'll do the same on the other side, and we'll select this one and tell it to smooth. Do the same on this side, back and close. Let's see what the auto surfacing will do in this case. Preview, it's okay. You know, it didn't manage here very well, but I'm happy with this. We'll accept. Now I'm going to edit, double click, and start to improve this shape here just by dragging. Here with the brush smooth, maybe you can improve a little bit and see what's going to happen on the other side. This is also important. I just captured really weirdly the whole shape, but it is what it is. You can play yourself to make it better. The other corners looks good, and this is also good. So we made this shape. Save and move on to the next one, which is this one here. Edit, click on this. Did I capture well? Probably yes. Looks good. Now I can copy and create. Save. So edit this one. Again, we'll remove the small holes. Fill. Now this one also needs to be filled. Remove. Now I need to close all these. Double click. What I'm using here, be careful, is the curvature option. Double click, which makes this nicer. Double click. Double click. So I'm closing all these one by one to have more control. I'm preparing the mesh for automatic surfacing. So what's going on here? Expand, fill, and here maybe it's back. I will just brush over, and here I call the feature to improve the flip triangles so I can get nice and smooth mesh. So that's my result. Press close and go to automatic freeform. Fine, a bit more higher feature details to capture. Let's see what it will do. It didn't go very well because of the quality of the mesh here, so maybe I can feature here, and here it didn't do well, the feature. Automatic surfacing is very powerful, but it requires a good quality mesh, so this is what I'm trying to do. Let's close, try again. It will save me time to repair it manually, so that's the result here. And cancel. Let's see what happened. Yes, this is again the boundary is a bit rough, so let's go and improve. Edit boundaries, put an anchor point here on the corner so I can get smooth boundary. Then I can go select this one, smooth, back. Let's try again the auto surfacing. Preview to get good results. This is a bit more acceptable. Let's increase the higher fine resolution. So this is the step that you need to be carefully seeing what they are doing. This is okay on the corners. This is acceptable. I press OK. Now I double click to improve. With the brush tool here, we'll need to make smoother surface around the corners. Here I have a problem, but I'm going to fix it manually. Delete this edge and then fix this. The main idea is we don't have these right points on the corner. I will just delete this also and snap this brush tool to create a Oops, something is wrong. I didn't do correctly. Back. Yes, freeform modeling is really not always the best option, but it's okay. Even now, if you see this red, it's still good for me because I will do something else. We'll just try to improve this. So I created this shape now. So next step is how to build a solid with this. I have this one, this one. The right way of doing this is just by extrapolating the shapes, so you can trim them. Let's do this. Edit. I double click on this to have everything selected. Pick the extrapolate and start moving this up. This is good enough, I hope. Yep. I see the other surfaces. Will they intersect? Yes. I am done with this. Now I move to the next one. Same, double click, select one with the control key, double click. Or let me show you the other approach is I go boundaries, yeah, and then I can, is it not working? Click and it will take the whole boundary. Now I can just start dragging to make this bigger. You remember my goal is just to have nice and good intersection between these surfaces. At some point we may need to do some manual work, but let's see how far we can go. This is good enough also, safe. And see the third option, which is probably the worst. I select, then I start extrapolating. Oops. Select, click extrapolate. Maybe I hide the rest, so I do something like this. Now I need to look the transition between the different surfaces. This is really important. What's going on here? Will they intersect well or not? How this will be. So you may need, for example, double click on this. Then to have a better edge here, you may need to turn this off and start pulling this to get a good shape here. This is what I created. What's happened on this intersection? This is a bit worrying for me. I'm going to edit manually these two. This is dangerous here, yeah. It's going to make a bit of a mess. Where the corners are. But I hope it will be okay for the demonstration. Cool. So let's do the rest of the work. I come here, select this one and mirror it. Oh, X swipe in. So I have these mirrored. Press OK. Save the file. Last step. Let's see what we've done. And if we managed to recreate this, I check again the intersections. Look good. Select everything and pick trimming and wait to see what the cut engine will do. It's going to do it or will fail, or I don't know. It looks complex, it gets crazy. It says multiple surfaces and we start removing the unnecessary shapes. Which are these? I don't need this. This as well. I told you here it's a bit of a mess. But you see, we have a hole here. Let's see what's going on here, this corner. This connection looks good. Move on the other side. I don't need this not needed. This edge is captured. What's going on here? And voila, what you see here, it's called solid body. I managed to make it today. Press OK and wait, and then we'll see our final result. Now it just combines everything, removes the intersections, and this is my solid body as you wanted to get it. Press space to see the rendering, and this is just a valid solid that you can export. Not easy, isn't it? But this is the best option. I'll leave the exercise. The rest of you, this is quite simple. You create these shapes and then you combine, and then you have your final model. Thank you for watching.